Yo, this is the first fucking episode of the podcast.
What up, peeps? This is the first episode of the
The
conference.
conference.
First episode.
How do y'all feel? First, before we get into anything, my name is Matt.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm David.
And yeah, man, we were talking about doing this for fucking
For some time now.
4 or 5 years, and I don't know what the fuck took us so long to do it, but
Goddamn, 5 years?
I think it was location.
it was. You know what?
Yeah.
That's what it was, because he was far away,
He was like,
an hour away.
Oh, and I live on the same side of the channel now.
yeah.
Yeah, now we live very fucking close to each other.
It felt like, because how bad the traffic was over there, because they were doing construction and stuff on the road, it felt like he lived in another country. Like, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, he lived very far. But yeah, dude, this whole fucking setup was like $1,200.
Yeah, it took a lot. See, like, that's the thing. It took a lot.
About $1,200.
It was a lot easier getting it done than we thought it was back then for some reason. I don't know why. Like, we could have done this a long time ago.
Yeah, I knew what we needed and how to do it, because a lot of people, I don't know if y'all know this, but I used to do YouTube, and it was not no podcast stuff.
Yeah.
And I know how to do it. I know how to edit. I know how to fuck with software, and I know how to do all that shit. I just didn't. I don't know why I thought it would be harder than it was.
Brody did his research, and then over time we just realized, we're older now. I think at the time you were like, you wanted to do YouTube, or you were starting to do YouTube. It was like vlogs were a big thing at that point.
Vlogs, reaction videos, challenges, pranks,
And
stuff like that.
we were young. We were just. I'm sorry, I wasn't doing it at the time. He was doing it, but I think we were 18 at the time.
18, right out of high school.
And yeah, we didn't have a job for that first year out of high school, and he had was recording every single day.
Pranks.
Pranks.
What is it called? Gangbucks.
The mukbangs.
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 I used to do mukbangs, and I think I was probably like one of the first people to do that. Not the first, but definitely like
One of the first few people.
I would do that. I would do pranks, challenges, vlogs.
Remember the Fuquay house?
The Fuquay house, the haunted house.
It was like haunted houses, yeah.
Cemetery videos, and
Dude, we're traveling all over Houston to do
all
that.
over
I
Houston to
remember
do
that.
some shit like that.
Did you ever go to Patterson Road?
We did.
We did actually go to
We did go to
Patterson
Patterson
Road.
Road.
We got out and everything.
We got out, but I looked it up now, and a lot of people were saying don't. If y'all are from Houston watching this, and y'all know what the fuck Patterson Road is, everybody does.
Yeah, you got to know what it is.
And it's basically, if you don't know what it is, it's a long ass road surrounded by nothing but woods. And it's like, if you go down that road at night, why the fuck are you going down that road at night?
Yeah.
And he actually went there before we did.
Yeah, he actually like seen stuff
You
apparently.
seen her stuff?
No.
No?
Oh, you
It
didn't?
was nothing like that.
Okay, then it was Johnny. It was little Johnny then that we seen it.
Well, I don't know how many times he went after, but
Yeah.
I was with him when we went.
Well, somebody said that they heard screaming or like lights flashing.
They seen a light.
Like police lights, red and blue lights in the wood. I don't know, fucking know, some shit like that. So we're like, oh, dude, this will be a good,
Perfect
video. Let's fucking go to Patterson Road, and let's see what the fuck happens.
And nothing.
Dude, that video. If you watch that video, which I don't have on YouTube anymore. It's somewhere in a different computer. If you watch that video, we get out of the fucking car. At first, we pull up. We don't even want to get out. We lock doors. We're almost halfway down. We don't even want to get out the car. But eventually, we're like, "Fuck it, let's get out."
Yeah, because we wanted to get something on camera.
We're gonna get something on camera. Whether it was like somebody running at us, just something, right? Dude, we didn't have no gun. We didn't have no knife. We had nothing.
Thinking about
And
shows you how the youth in us.
I had a big, like a spotlight. Not a big. It was like a small camera. I mean, a small light, but it was big enough to get a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. And I had that light on that road. But with having that light on, you couldn't see shit on that road because how dark it was.
And eventually, it got to the point to where we all got out of the car.
We all got out, but nothing happened, so we just left.
Yeah.
So when you say we all got out, eventually we all got out of the car. So what? Just one person had got out.
Two people got out first.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, the ghost is clear, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was like,
That's
oh,
all I
okay.
know.
Well, I mean, I guess this is all right. We might catch something, but if we catch something, we're all going to be together at least.
yeah. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. And we were there for like a solid, like, I'd say 30 minutes.
Was Mr. Andrews with y'all?
He was.
Oh fuck, he was.
was.
He was.
He
Was
was.
he the driver?
He was the driver.
He was the driver. That boy was always the driver. He was the Paul Walker of the group.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So and then we would do like we went to the Fuquay house. You were with us.
Oh, that's right.
So one of our friends told us about the Fuquay house on somewhere in Houston, abandoned mansion that had been abandoned for like fucking 10 years.
Huge house. Big house.
Huge big
Had
house.
a pool in it and everything.
Well, it was our cousin that told us about the house. So they went. Him and my cousin went to the house and
First. In like 2017.
2017. And
I remember. And you were like, hey, record this for me.
They went. No, that wasn't that time.
It wasn't?
The first time y'all went in, there was no cameras. Y'all did go in, and there was a homeless guy sleeping in there. There was like needles everywhere.
Oh, dude, there were syringes everywhere.
Syringes
dude.
everywhere.
It was crazy.
Drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Everything.
crazy.
Right. So they ended up getting out, and then he came back and told us, "Hey, we should all go back."
Mm-hmm. And I said you should record it for your
Our YouTube
vlog.
video.
Yeah, your vlog stuff.
So we all went back. You went back. You went with us. He went with us. I went. Michael Andrews went. Isaiah Nehemiah went. And Hippo went.
What do you think if this homeless person were to wake up?
I think you would be just as surprised as we were to see him in there. Like,
Or do you think he would have like get out of my house or just started acting crazier, like try to attack?
Or do you think he would?
I don't
Like,
know.
y'all something.
That's
Y'all
actually
got
good.
drugs?
Well,
Y'all got
Jesse
needles?
brought a gun.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Jesse brought his gun.
Yeah, Jesse did bring his gun with him. But it was I don't know. I couldn't tell you, dude. Like, dude, that house was so banged up. It was like
There was trees growing in
there
it.
was trees like from the outside, from the back of it, because it hadn't been maintenance in so long. Like there were trees from the outside growing into the house, like and
That's
the
that's
roof
wild.
was all bad. Like there was like a huge hole in the roof where like if you were like at the bottom in like the second or third living room that was in there, like you could see like the moonlight. Like it was some movie type shit. It was crazy.
That's scary.
It was very weird and yeah.
But we had went in there and when the time we went, he was with me, and I think I told you. I said if anybody's gonna be a getaway driver, I only trust it to be me, because when y'all went in, I was keeping y'all updated.
Yeah.
If there was cops, if there was people.
Were you
out
going
there.
up and down the street too or no?
I was driving up and down the street.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And
I couldn't remember if it was you or Mike.
dude, y'all were in there, dude. I fucking knew y'all were good. And then when I told y'all to come out when y'all were done, I pulled up to the front of the house, which was it was a long run for y'all.
Oh, it was. It was a minute. It was a little bit.
So y'all did run, and
Because we didn't
hopped
want
in.
anyone to see the make of the vehicle or anything like that.
Yeah. So y'all,
Because this house had been abandoned for some time, and apparently there was like some kind of cold case with the house or something like that,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
where someone had been like murdered on the front lawn.
yeah, somebody had been murdered, and that's
I don't
why-
know how true that was, but those were the rumors surrounding the house. So
Yeah, that's why it had been abandoned, I guess. 'cause the owner
Didn't
was
some
like-
like vandals, I guess,
vandalism.
burn the house down?
yeah, well,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
after we went, so the time that we went,
2017, 2018.
y'all went, and I was the getaway driver. Well, eventually, I don't know if you were driving or who the fuck was driving. I was driving. I don't know. I was like, I want to go in. I want to go in.
Yeah.
Me, Mikey, Hippo, and Nehemiah went in. We're trying to go in, right? Well, somebody pulls up.
Oh my God, I remember
Dude,
this.
somebody pulls up. I don't know how the fuck they seen us, right? It's dark.
And we're wearing nothing but black.
Purposely, right? Wearing nothing but black. And we said,
I remember what it was because we had the phone lights out because the grass was so
okay,
tall.
yeah.
We didn't want to like step in anything we weren't supposed to. So we had our phone lights out to kind of flash, which thinking back on it, was a pretty dumb idea.
dude, what if there's traps on that fucking ground?
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
But
But so, dude, we were about to walk up to the door or around the back of the house. Somebody pulls up, and they're just like holding their horn. Mm-hmm. We know they can't see us because it's fucking dark, and we just like kind of like stay still.
we kind of stay still and duck down and
We dug it. We do what right. So, anyways,
And that driver's like, I can see you.
yeah, they're honking at us, dude. Well, they drive off. As soon as they drive off, dude, we called whoever the fuck was driving, dude, and we just booked it. And they pulled up, hopped in, dude. We got the fuck out.
yeah, that was some scary
Never
stuff.
went back to that fucking
Yeah.
house. And then when we did go back, we saw it was burned down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was people we went to school with because Michael had somebody on Snapchat. And he said that he saw them burning that house down. Yeah, it was they fucking recorded that shit
Damn, for real?
on Snapchat.
That's crazy. That house had been abandoned for years, by the way. Like, probably a solid decade, maybe, huh?
Yeah, oh for sure.
Right? Yeah, it had been a minute.
But so we would do shit like that, and
I mean, you going like referring back to the vlogs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You would go on like the Target runs, and
Target runs, Walmart
Walmart
runs,
runs.
just fucking off, being stupid,
Yeah, just
doing
doing
shit
dumb
we're not
stuff.
supposed to, stuff like that, and work. I had eventually had to get a job.
Yeah, we both did. We
You
all
said
did.
You went to Target too.
Would act dumb in Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And when you say Walmart runs and you go to Walmart and just cut up in there,
just turn the fuck up, dude.
Turn up.
Get on bikes, try to piss people off, annoy them.
see, I don't know about. I see that shit on TikTok, and everybody's like fucking with the public. Are
Yeah,
they
you see,
setting
no,
that
it's
up?
an-
or because I swear, dude, nobody's
Yeah.
gonna fuck with me like that in the
Yeah,
public.
no, take it back now. It's like I was 18, dude. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that shit now because I know better.
Yeah.
It's not funny if you do it now.
Yeah, definitely.
At least I that's how I feel about it.
I mean, because I think there's like friendly ways to go about it, and there's also ways that you don't go about it.
There is.
You know what I mean?
But there is funny shit though. You
people
like
be
see some
posting.
funny shit, dude, and it's like damn. But
It's just entertaining, is what it is.
yeah, but yeah, man, the shit.
But what made you want to do YouTube back then?
Because I didn't want to get a real job.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't want to get a real job. I didn't want. Actually, at that age, I knew I didn't want to work for nobody.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
And
I think
now-
everyone has like admirations, like of being their own boss in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think now in
Working for
2022, you
themselves.
don't have to work for nobody
Oh yeah.
at all.
Agreed.
People make money doing everything. You can make money on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
There's so many ways, bro. Like when
Everything.
our parents were younger, like
They didn't have the internet.
they didn't have all this access to like you said, like different ways we can like make an income. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
and
they didn't have all this access.
they
like
had
we
to
do.
work. But us, dude,
We have an
people make
advantage.
fucking. You buy
FYI,
fucking,
we got an advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people make fucking clothing now. They come up with their own brand and logo and they sell that shit
On Etsy.
on Etsy.
Etsy's
dude,
one of them.
They'll make a TikTok of like, dude, there's fucking you make money now doing
They
everything.
make money like doing the smallest things too.
I never bought anything off Etsy before though.
I have a couple
I always feel like
gorilla
it's not
shirts.
trustworthy.
Get out of here for real.
I swear, some of them are. Yeah, no. I bought like three gorilla shirts off of there before.
Oh, no shit.
And I still have all those gorilla shirts.
Are they custom?
Yeah, they're custom. You
Yeah,
can't find
they
them in
are.
the stores, or you can't find them on their website.
Because
none of that.
somebody's making them on
Because
Etsy.
someone's
Yeah.
making them on
and
Etsy.
they're pretty legit shirts.
They're pretty legit.
Yeah, no, you seen his shirts? Those white ones, right?
It's the two white ones who I shouldn't have washed with colors because I washed them with colors and now it looks like they're just dirty, but they have all these different color clothings on them.
That would like tie dye shirt. That would be dope.
I guess you can do that with it, but then it would ruin the front cover of it. Like I guess technically it's already ruined, but the one my favorite one is it's like a black one and it's like the Clint Eastwood video, but it's got like a sun horizon in the background. It's pretty legit, dude. I wore that to the concert when we went last month.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Y'all haven't got a hoodie of the Gorillas?
I bought a shirt at the concert. But I didn't get one of the hoodies just because like they were kind of like they're just basic. It was just like them promoting the album, and it wasn't it wasn't what I wanted.
Okay.
What I would have paid $40 for because that shit was expensive there.
Yeah. But yeah,
A couple people too recognized it. I mean, they didn't recognize it, but they were like, "I've never seen that shirt before." Like they told me that as we were leaving the wherever it was, the Moody Center.
damn. So yeah, man, eventually I wanted to do this
Yeah,
podcast
I remember you talk. Yeah, we talked about it for a minute.
and here we are now.
Now we're finally here, man. It doesn't. Oh yeah. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like it kind of just feels like the start. You know what I mean?
Definitely a start.
And kind of something that we're wanting to do with this, man, is like just talk about things that can be like relatable to y'all.
But I think eventually
Things that we're going
interview
through.
people,
Oh yeah, definitely. Ask them about their like life experiences and
life
stuff like that.
experiences, try to find upcoming YouTube artists or SoundCloud artists or or TikTok artists, anything, dude.
There's like kind of like trying to spark like just like inspiration in people in a way. You know what I mean? Kind of like you can do your own thing if you want to. Like you just got to work hard enough to do it, or work hard enough to get it.
You got to grind every day. Mm-hmm. So if you don't grind, dude, nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing out of it.
Yeah, nothing's gonna come to it. You got to be pretty consistent with it and stuff like that. So every day, literally after work, we have been coming here and like recording stuff, just nonstop, but just trying to see what different ways we can be creative and whatnot.
Yeah, and come up with different ideas. And by the way, this isn't the only camera that we're gonna use. We're gonna have different. We're gonna have better cameras.
Yeah, we're hopefully over time, man. We're gonna like this whole setup y'all see right now is just gonna upgrade and get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're gonna put our money into it. Hopefully, over time. You know what I'm saying? If it ever does become something that we wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying, just grab the money from that and invest into this as well. You know what I mean? Because we want to definitely treat this like it's a business and whatnot.
Yeah, I want to get a backdrop, a carpet, better chairs for y'all.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, I mean, anybody viewing right now is literally seeing the very beginning of something right now. I mean,
we didn't want to put anything out until we had a lot of shit, but we got to put something out.
Yeah, we couldn't wait anymore. We just like, man, just working. I'm sure y'all couldn't relate, man, but just working for sometimes companies and people that you don't necessarily want to work for. Sometimes, you know, not a lot of people can be empathetic or just understand sometimes like what your situations are as far as like the things you're going through. You know what I mean? There's a lot of places sometimes, or sometimes you might be lucky enough, man. Like my cousin here, David, he works for a company that treats him very well. But sometimes, you know, most companies don't, you know, and I'm sure a lot of y'all could relate to that. And that's kind of something that we got tired of. Like we don't.
Yeah, I've gotten tired of it.
Yeah. So although like we're still having to work while we're doing this, we just kind of want to show y'all like it's possible. And I'm sure like every single day y'all see people all the time. You know what I'm saying? That started from somewhere and now they're big now. Like.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much either at all. All it takes is one video to get a lot of views.
Yeah. And we're not like you said.
Not doing this for attention, money.
Exactly. This is something that we just genuinely want to do because this is kind of what makes us happy in a way.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, shit, man. Yeah, I think we should eventually fucking get people on here.
Oh yeah, and ask them about like just anything. I guess you could say
anything, everything. Yeah. But
what were you gonna say though, David? I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I mean, I was just thinking about. I mean, if anybody is still doing it, if you're still like working at fast food restaurants, smoking weed all the time, I miss it.
Not for real, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the other thing
that was
too.
Fun.
Yeah, man. I would want to. I'm just eating edibles.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine being high doing a fucking video. It would be funny.
I think it would be.
Dude, if I came in here on edibles, dude, I wouldn't shut the fuck up. I would be laughing.
Or you might be asleep for 13 hours. Yeah, this man took an edible one time and fell asleep for like a solid. How long was it?
It's like 13 hours. But the crazy thing is, dude, I woke up high as fuck still. Dude, I never smoked weed, but I've only ate edibles. But I would eat 2 at a time.
Oh my god!
2 at a time, sometimes 2.5, because they just wouldn't kick in, and I would be like, maybe if I eat another half, it'll kick in quicker. Dude. I would eat the other half, so by the time I ate one full one, nothing, dude. I would eat another one, so that would be like 1.5. Dude, I ate 2.
I remember a time you gave me some edibles, and you know I maybe had 2, maybe 3 hours, and
dude.
It didn't affect me.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
man
and it's like, and you think, you know, okay, yeah, I'm a big person, so it's like, fuck it, like eat some more, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's no reason why like 9 edibles shouldn't have fucking hit me.
He ate my whole batch,
and they didn't hit him.
They did not fucking get me high.
Well, how long did you have them? You had them for a while, right?
That's not. No, I did not. No, I mean I had them, but they're still good.
But how long had you had them?
Probably a week.
Okay, I'm sure it won't. I feel like it won't lose like its potency.
Yeah, no,
something like that.
This dude.
Do edibles lose potency?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I don't think so because I've had some for quite some time.
Maybe the viewers can let us know, but I'm not sure. I've
had some for quite some time, dude, and I ate it, and it seemed like it fucked me up more. It seemed like it fucked me up more than when they were fresh.
Yeah.
So it was like aged wine.
Yeah, it was. It was. If anything, you want to wait.
So they only get stronger.
Yeah, they only get stronger. But man, I remember working at CarMax, and
Dude, that was fun.
this guy said he had wax edibles or some shit like that.
No shit.
I was like, oh shit, dude, give me one. He gave me it was like a Rice Krispie one.
And you took it at work?
No, I got it from at work, but I took it back home and I ate it, dude. I went to work the next day, still fucked up. I was still fucking high.
I remember when I was working at the at-home place during COVID.
Oh.
Dude, I was working at this place called At Home during COVID, and it's like a decor store. And I've never ever like smoked while I was at work. Like I just kind of like I was like, no, I can never do that or whatever. But I knew this job wasn't permanent. I would just kind of do it to make money at the time.
And I guess you didn't care if you lose it.
I really didn't care if I lost it or not. So like,
Because I remember at home, dude.
I mean, but I wasn't acting like dumb or anything like like all goofy and stuff. I was just doing it and doing my work. Just kind of to myself. And I remember like so as soon as you walk in the restroom, there's this door right here, and it's like a custodian closet, and it has like all this custodian stuff like paper towels, more toilet paper, like multi-surface cleaner and stuff like that. And I remember going in there, and there was like a seat, like just right there. Like, okay, someone had been sitting here. Someone's done this before. Like, someone just chills in here. So I remember going in there one time, and when I went in there, I just pulled out my dab pen or THC pen, whatever you want to call it, and I just started hitting it. And I would just sit, and before I knew it, dude, I was there for like a solid like 20 minutes. And they're like calling people from on the radio and stuff like that to like come up on the register. And people are coming in and out of that bathroom, dude, as I'm like just sitting there hitting the pen, like taking shit, taking pisses, like whatever they got to do. And I was just chilling there, and I thought about it. I'm like, I wonder how long I could stay in here without anyone noticing. I'm sure eventually they'd notice, but
How long did you end up staying in there?
it was probably like 20 minutes, and I realized it was too long, so I had to get out of there. So
But no one mentioned nothing to you?
No, because I always did my job. I always like just did my. I'm pretty sure they noticed like my eyes were probably bloodshot
That's
red.
fun, dude. Just fucking walking around all fucking high and shit.
It was,
at home, dude,
yeah.
and Just like,
But you know what, too?
Just putting stuff because it was a decor store. It was almost like a retail store, so you had to
Yeah,
put
it
stuff
was
back where it goes. And
there was really like that much to it. So it
Yeah,
was even
yeah.
better to
Exactly.
just be high and just fucking walk around and put shit back.
yeah, and I'm sure like they exactly. And sometimes when it got towards the end of the night, it's like, oh, this okay, I guess this goes here, even though it didn't go there, But yeah, I'm sure like they can relate, man. Like the older you get, you know what I'm saying, the in a way, I guess you kind of got to like better enhance your job or opportunity or whatever it is, man. So like you got to get a better job. You move up in companies, so you have more responsibility. So you don't really have time to do some of that stuff anymore
I don't
like
think
that.
that comes with age. It just comes with responsibility.
Responsibility.
Or just a realization that you know what, you don't want to do it all the time.
Yeah.
Not no more. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, because there's people that are old as hell and they still do it.
Yeah,
And
true.
so it's not
Oh,
really
yeah,
about
true.
growing up or aging. It's just about having a fucking snap, a realization that.
Would you say like a maturation thing,
What?
like being mature?
I mean, yeah, I guess because you be immature.
I don't
as fuck
think-
and be old.
I don't think smoking weed makes you like. There's nothing wrong with smoking. That
Man, yeah, but and then I heard, all right, so if they make weed legal here in Texas and you work in the refineries, you're still not going to be able to smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Which fucking sucks.
which is no, that's dumb. It's illegal. Why wouldn't that be the case?
If they made it legal,
Yeah.
The companies are still gonna have their policies and
yeah,
stuff.
I
that's
believe so.
dumb.
Yeah, so it fucking sucks. I mean, but at the same time, it'd just be like, you treat it like alcohol. You're obviously not going to go to work fucking drunk.
That's exactly how I thought. I've always thought about it too.
No, somebody did that.
Well,
Well, some people
Most
do
people
do it.
would.
Yeah.
Some people do that, especially where we work.
yeah, I guess
yeah.
it's just high risk. But I mean, I can't imagine anybody who would want to go to the fucking plants,
yeah.
refineries, fucking high.
Well, the guy who did it was
I guess it depends on what you're
he
doing.
was actually a project manager. So
It's like I weld better when I'm high.
No shit, dude.
no, dude, I sleep when I'm high.
Yeah. You get tired.
Fucking get in the tank and just go to sleep.
Oh my god, bro!
Dude,
Not even know what like gases are about to be up in there.
You got a personal monitor on you. So that shit
Well,
just turns
hey, if he's sleeping for 13 hours, you think that's gonna wake him up?
no, hell no. That would be gone, dude.
Gone, both like figuratively and like literally, dude. Like he wouldn't be here no more, dude.
I don't know what made me even want to do that, but I remember I had this this friend who was a girl, and she was selling edibles. So I hit her up.
What did you call him again, by the way?
They're called edibles, but I came up with the name Ed, and Eddie's.
I remember he'd be like,
hey,
"Hey,
'cause I ain't gonna lie, that batch I would get, those are my little homies, dude.
dude, you get a lot. He'd get like a whole bakery, bro. I'm not
I
even
got
kidding
like
you.
12.
It was insane. He
12.
would literally come like. I guess she supplied him with the fucking
with Tupperware.
with
and everything.
Tupperware,
Yeah, no,
dude.
she'll give me Tupperware.
Like, bro,
I
Hey,
had the
that shit-
Tupperware
Give
too.
me Tupperware, bro.
Never asked me once for any Tupperware back.
Oh, for real?
So, yeah, never.
So that's
Shit,
included in the price.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you're buying
You get your own Tupperware,
Tupperware,
dude.
But so I hit her up. I'm like, hey, you know how much? And she told me like $45, 12, whatever. I'm like, okay, bet. So
Pretty cheap, dude.
yeah, well, I'm sure because.
Well, maybe because they were like
maybe because we were tight.
they were tight, so maybe.
So she's like, so I asked her, I'm like, yo, I never been high before. How was it? She's like, well, you're gonna get fucked up. I'm like,
You've never been high before.
Never
You
been
took
high
an
before.
edible.
And I'm asking
Those
her,
are
like-
stronger. I feel
yeah.
like.
So I asked her, I'm like, am I gonna be good? Like, she's like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Just eat half of one, and it'll kick in.
Did you eat half of one?
Half of one.
I don't ever do what's recommended.
Yeah,
I will
should
do
do
half
no,
of
you
one.
don't.
I'm one
You
plus.
don't.
Yeah, she said do half of one. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I meet her. We get off CarMax at 6. I meet her. I get him, bring him back home. I didn't eat half of one. I ate one. And I'm sitting there, and I come inside, and I'm talking to Mom, right? She's getting ready for work. We're chopping it up. And all of a sudden, dude,
It just hits you
it hits me, dude. And I feel like
as you're talking to her.
as I'm talking to her, and I feel like I'm in like a cloud or something. Dude. I'm sitting there talking to her. I'm like, and she's like, she turns around. She's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, I'm like this, bro. I'm like, I know I'm doing this. I'm like, dude, step out of me.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh fuck, man, I'm tired. I'm like, oh fuck, man, I'm tired. She's like, oh well, go to sleep. We just got to work in 12 hours
Yeah.
night, so it's like 7 a.m. She's like, oh, well, go to sleep. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired, dude. I fucking go upstairs and I lay down, and I'm sitting there thinking like, what the fuck did I just do? And I'm so fucking high, dude. And I put it on Pink Floyd. And I know a lot of people would say,
Great
dude,
band.
a lot of people would say, like, music sounds better when you're high. Dude, I put it on Hey You, because that's one of my favorite songs off the Wall album.
It's a good album.
Put it on Hey You, and dude, that fucking guitar solo. Oh my God, bro. I was like, music sounds fucking.
And I was telling
Damn.
Matt that, dude. And I was like, man, well, we've smoked a lot, dude. We
Yeah.
smoked fucking Reggie, fucking the Primo shit, Top Shelf shit.
Yeah.
Dude. We smoked fucking Lab shit, fucking wax, dabs, fucking
Yeah, all
vape,
the
shit.
whole
we done
the
all
whole
that
9
shit.
yards when it
Fucking
comes to
vape,
marijuana. I
fucking
feel
all
like.
that. So the thing is like we've done it so many times, and I don't want to say like, okay, because you can still smoke and get high, but after a while, I don't want to call it normal, but I mean, music's music after a while.
Yeah,
You
okay.
don't really, but I was like, man, you really want to hear shit different?
But for someone who hasn't like smoked ever, like their first time, I could see it being like that, right?
Yeah.
was awesome.
That's
It
what I'm
was
getting
fucking
at, and
dope.
that's what I was like. Okay, well, yeah, that's just once of that. But I was like, you really want to hear a difference? You really want to fucking change the way you hear shit? Psychedelics, dude.
Yep, I figured you were going there with that,
Man,
Never
psychedelics,
did it. And honestly,
holy
I don't know if I
shit.
want to do it.
dude.
Hearing y'all stories, man, I don't know, dude.
They're very surreal, dude. They're yeah, it's absolutely insane. It's like you're in a whole different world, to be honest with you.
Because you said Teens was freaking out about it.
Yeah, he was.
Does he know that that's
Yeah.
what
He knows about his bad trip. It was.
that's what I don't want.
So it's just crazy. He just woke up and did I kill people?
Said that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he said at any point in time has my dick been out?
Yeah, he was like, so I had a friend, by the way, who wanted to try mushrooms at one point, and so I let him try them, and he says he's been high before, but this hasn't been for years, and so he just kind of jumps right into mushrooms, and if anyone knows how you are on mushrooms, it's a crazy feeling. It's like it's somewhat like really inexplainable. Like you can't really explain it. You have to kind of just be on them to really feel that. But he ends up taking them, man, and he had fun in the beginning, but after that first hour, he was kind of like, all right, when does this end? I was like, because we took him at 12. I'm like, dude, it's only 2:00 right now. you have 5 more hours left on these things because they're like a 6-hour high.
Oh no shit! Only 6 hours?
Well, you say only 6 hours.
Only 6 hours.
You say only 6 hours, but he felt like he was high for days, is what he said.
That's how it feels?
Yeah, because your perception of time on those is completely.
Your perception of time.
Oh, fuck.
Like 10 minutes feels probably like 45 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
It's insane. And he has never, he hadn't smoked in so long, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he's taking this completely different drug that's it's insane. But I think personally it's a little bit safer than taking LSD, or something like
or
that.
acid? No.
I think it is because it's more natural.
That don't make that don't make you feel like shit though, does it?
No. I've never had an issue with it.
Yeah.
But mushrooms, you have.
It's more natural.
It is. It grows.
Yeah,
You don't have to put no kind of there's no chemical in it or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily everything that grows. There's other mushrooms that grow, and they're just straight fucking poison.
Yeah, I
Not
know that.
supposed to ingest that. That's natural. You want to go eat those?
I mean, no, I would
No.
hope they wouldn't sell them to you. You know what I
The
mean?
thing is that not everything natural is.
I got mushrooms in my front yard. Y'all want some?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, but yeah,
Those
he
the
had,
good ones.
he ended up having a bad trip to where he
It wasn't a bad trip.
you wouldn't
Not
say
a bad trip.
you wouldn't say that was a bad trip.
No, because it was physical. It wasn't nothing mental. I wasn't fucking breaking down.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Tyler.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck yeah. He had a bad trip.
Yeah, no, he had a bad trip, and he was like, I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, he so he wake up every minute or two, and it felt like
he would sleep for a minute or two.
he would sleep for a minute because you can't sleep on them. You can't sleep on them at all. It's
he
actually
would try to
They
sleep.
make you really tired.
yeah,
though.
they make you really tired, but you can't sleep on them. You really can't. I've never tried, but I've never been tired while I've done them either. I've yawned a lot, but that's about it.
Oh.
But he so he ends up laying down and kind of tilting his head back, and then he wakes up after a few minutes, and he's kind of like, "Am I naked?" And I'm like, "Fully clothed." He's fully clothed. I'm like, "No, what do you mean?" And then he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he's go back to bed, and then another 2 minutes, he's like, "Am I naked?" I'm like, "No, dude."
You want to be? You want to be naked?
And then he wakes up, and then after a few minutes again, just kind of a cycle throughout the night, and he's like, "At any point in time, has my dick been out tonight?"
I'll be like, dude, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, you're not the glitchy man.
No, dude, I was I wanted to mess with them sometimes, but honestly, I do kind of know how you are on those things, and you're not. If you don't know what you're doing, dude, it is kind of wrong to mess with someone like that. So I was kind of talking him through everything, kind of letting him know it was gonna end eventually. He just has to wait, pretty much. But yeah, it was not a good
So
experience.
what time did it end?
For him, it was 8 a.m. and we took him at 12, and they didn't kick in till 1:20. So it was a good. We took him at 12:20, 12:30. They didn't kick in till 1:15, 1:20. So around I would say 30 minutes or so. They kicked in, and we didn't end up going. For me, they ended around 7 o'clock. I was completely fine at 7, and I was like, all right, I'm off of them because I've done them before. But for him, he hadn't gone to sleep yet, and he was going to sleep, and he wasn't really going to sleep because he kept freaking out. So he was he kept waking up and was like, dude, I don't know if I'm having a hard time believing what's real and what's not real. And I was like, just go to sleep, get some actual sleep, get some hours in you, and you'll be all right. And he was like, all right. And then eventually after he had those, like a good, like I'd say like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, he was like completely fine. He woke up completely fine. But it is a very, it's a crazy experience, especially if you've never ever been high before and kind of want to just like high off of marijuana and you kind of just want to go straight to mushrooms. It's actually a crazy jump. Like that's an insane jump. That's like,
I don't know if I could
that's
do
a crazy
that.
jump.
I think I'd be too paranoid.
Oh, I mean, definitely, you will be paranoid. Like if you're not used to being, I guess, in that.
I think edible was enough for me.
Yeah,
Dude, I would count that shit would keep me high for 24 hours. I swear to God.
it's not. Yeah, it's not something that's for everyone either. So,
And I think eventually I did get tired of it because I was like, bro, when this ain't fun no more.
yeah.
And I would be fucking high for 6 hours. I'd be like, dude.
If you smoked, you're high for like
Well, I got 18 hours left.
less time. Yeah, if you smoke, you're high for like a shorter amount of time than you are with the edible. Edible will keep you high for a while, to be honest.
It's fun, but it can suck.
Yeah.
But I think I would have to do one for this. I got to do one time for this show. We should come on here high one time for this show.
Allegedly, when I used to do acid, I would take a day off. I would take a weekend off because I knew I was going to do this. So I'd take the weekend off.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't affect me how long I would stay high because I intended to be high that long.
Yeah.
So it was never. I always set some days aside for that, dude. And then like on my third day, so wind down. I'd call it the wind down, which is pretty much get back to being sober, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So and it's like, and that's what his issue is with this, because I feel like it's too long. Well, I mean,
It's a 12-hour high.
Set some days aside,
Oh yeah.
Really
Make sure you
enjoy
ain't got shit planned.
Yeah.
No,
Always
100%.
did that,
But just 12 hours for me personally is like, it's a long time. Like
Yeah,
6
fuck that.
hours is
It's
fine.
a long time, dude. But
12
every
hours is
hour of it is
half
just
a
fucking
day.
fantastic, dude. And it's never.
It was fun.
Like,
I won't say I didn't have fun. I had fun, but it's just too long. Just too long for me.
it's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if I would ever do that.
Yeah, they're
Scary.
I would say you have to be ready for it.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's scary.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, it is a little bit. If you don't know what you're getting
Yeah,
into.
that's what I would tell like some people that are fixing to do it. I mean, I'm glad that I did it at the age that I found it at, because you have to be not just physically fit for it, but you have to be like mentally fit for it.
Yeah.
You got to realize that what you're fixing to do is gonna alter your mental, not just your mental, but your nervous system, everything. Like it's gonna reroute some nerves, and you got to be prepared for that mentally, because it gets crazy. Anybody who doesn't understand that, yeah, they're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I just
Because if you've never smoked before and then you go to do something like that, like I said, it's a crazy jump. That's an insane jump. You probably shouldn't do that.
yeah, no. I feel much better sober.
Yeah.
I feel way better sober. And I don't know, you just know what the fuck is going on. When you wake up, you know what's going on. You go to sleep, you know what's going on. You can take a nap, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what's going on. You could drive, you know what's going on. Like,
Well, he was taking a nap while he was on, like he was having his trip, and he was waking up, and I guess his dreams were like kind of getting mixed in with his reality. So like he wasn't.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked.
So he wasn't like really. Yeah, it was crazy.
I haven't tried it, but I think I could drive on mushrooms.
I wouldn't
Oh
try.
fuck, dude.
I would highly advise against that.
I could probably drive.
What
on
about if y'all swim on mushrooms?
I would drown
do
because
it.
I don't even know how to swim to begin with.
I would do it.
Yeah, fuck that.
It'd
dude.
be crazy, dude. Now I want to do
That'd
it.
be- yeah. Imagine floating, just
Yeah,
floating on your
dude.
back on mushrooms.
That would be insane though. That would
Putting on some
feel.
fucking
Yeah, fuck
goggles and just being underwater,
Yeah.
dude.
Damn.
That'd be crazy. Thinking about it.
Fuck, man. We're 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
Time to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, man. Overall, just
Yeah,
kind
we
of
got more videos coming out.
more videos, more stories, man.
More stories. Try to, like I said, we're gonna try to bring people on.
Yeah, and also
Shit
don't
like
forget
that.
to like, subscribe, and comment.
And share. You always forget to share.
Yeah,
You always forget to do.
I always forget to share.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, share,
Share.
please. And but also comment, man. I want to hear the feedback. I want to hear like y'all stories. I want to hear like what y'all think, what we should talk about and stuff like that, man. Because I think that'll be, you know what I mean. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
to give
a
them
little more interactive.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever, and let us know, man, if y'all ever had a bad trip on mushrooms,
or
edibles or weed,
bad
or just
experience.
anything in
Yeah,
general?
exactly, man. I would like to hear y'all stories.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because
That'd be
not
funny.
not everyone is built the same, and not everyone is, you know what I mean. Like I said, some of the things are not for everyone, but would love to hear some of y'all's feedback for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I think this was a good one.
Yeah, for sure, man. And like you said, man. Look, last thing before I end it, you're not promised tomorrow, so love your loved ones. Make sure they're all right. I understand like life gets in the way sometimes, so try and check up on people when you can or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Love your loved ones.
We're not promised tomorrow.
Yeah, we're not promised tomorrow. Trying not to regret anything. You know what I mean? Live the best life you can for the day that you are here. Every single day you wake up, there's still a reason you're here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. With that being said, man,
we're gonna end it here.
Meeting adjourned.
And
y'all take care.
Be on the lookout for another one tomorrow.
Yazerski, y'all stay safe.